You know, the first thing I thought about is I've never really heard Brett in that kind of setting to say what he really thought about when he left Green Bay. You know, because he went to the Jets and then he went to Minnesota, but I never heard him express it. And I was around him a few times, but we never really talk about it. I really believe that Brett was expressing how he felt, really, and was channeling some of the thoughts of maybe Aaron Rodgers. But come on, if I'm at a job and I'm the top guy, any job out there, any job in America, and another young guy comes in, he has a better briefcase, he may get a little bit, a little bit more clout, I'm going to feel a type of a way. I think the Packers have to give Aaron Rodgers some space to feel that way. That's the competitive spirit. But I think the good thing, it is good news, though. The good news about it is that he get a chance to really lay low, Aaron Rodgers. If Brett wants to speak about it, he can. But at the same time, Aaron can really understand that ultimately he got to go back to football when it is football and win a Super Bowl. He's one of the most laser-focused guys that you'll ever meet. So it won't bother him. But I think he will treat Love way better than Brett treated him.
How do you see this all playing out?
Oh, that's a good question. I think the Green Bay Packers, contract-wise, Aaron Rodgers ain't going anywhere, okay? And neither do I want him to go anywhere, because as long as number 12 is getting dressed, the Green Bay Packers have a chance of going to the Super Bowl. As soon as he doesn't get dressed and number 10 gets dressed, you're rebuilding. If you're a guy like me, 51 years old, rebuild is not something you want to hear. But if it's something you think, could you see him in another uniform? I just can't. I'm in the minority. People think, oh, he's going to ask for a trade. He's going to want to be out of here. You know, Brett said in his gut, he feels like he may leave. In my opinion, I may be wrong. I think Aaron will play the rest of his contract out, and he will retire a Green Bay Packer.
What would your message be to Aaron Rodgers and to Jordan Love as they're navigating an interesting situation?
That's another good question. If it was me, I'm Aaron Rodgers. One of my favorite rappers is French Montana. He had a song, I Ain't Worried About Nothing. I just play that all day. I ain't worried about nothing. There's nothing to worry about. Number 12 is still the man. He will always be the man. He will always be, every time we see number 12 gets dressed, as a Packer fan, you got a chance at the Super Bowl. If you're Jordan Love, you go in there and you learn. And you look at the mannerisms, the moxie, and you get ready to take over at some point down the line.